Greetings, Earthlings. I have another update from the Absurdium for you. Now, I'm not sure how much attention any of you paid to the spat between Ireland and Israel when Israel closed its embassy, claiming that the entire country of Ireland was anti-Semitic. And then the president of Ireland lashed out, claiming that Israel wanted to occupy Egypt. I'm guessing that was probably a reference to the ongoing occupation of the Philadelphia corridor. Maybe not a direct reference to Greater Israel, but there is a map of Greater Israel that runs from the brook of Egypt. Some say it's the Nile, all the way up to the Euphrates, basically nudging the border of Turkey. There are those within the Knesset that are calling for a Greater Israel, and that includes Smotrich and Ben-Gvir. But that's by the by. What is interesting here is what's happened in Syria since they took Damascus. And this is an article from the Middle East Eye, and it's entitled Ahmad al-Mansur, the Egyptian fighter in Syria causing Sisi alarm. Arabic social media has been flooded with the hashtag It's Your Turn Dictator, which claims Egypt's president will face the same fate as Assad. Now, this is interesting because al-Mansur is Egyptian-born from Alexandria. He went to Syria to fight in 2013 alongside Hayat Tahrir al-Sham. He has since left HTS after they took Damascus. And I think this might be the first indication that we're going to see that there's going to be a schism between what al-Jolani wants to achieve and what HTS were fighting for. They would not appear to be the same thing anymore. And we're seeing acts of repression against the Alawites, specifically in Syria, by HTS. Sectarian violence is breaking out. Well, now Mansur has broke away, and he's been responsible for pushing this hashtag on social media by posting every day and gaining a cult following in Egypt, and it's now causing Sisi some concern. Now, some people would argue that there's not much comparison between Sisi and Assad, but that there actually is. He has been a brutal dictator. He has violently cracked down on any dissent, and he's plunged his people into abject poverty. He is not a popular man. He is just another vile dictator, but he's our dictator. And as long as he plays ball with us, he gets to treat the Egyptians however he wants. But that might be coming to an end, because this does look like this has the potential for a second Arab Spring. And this would certainly give Israel an excuse to start meddling in the affairs of Egypt. We've also had the King of Jordan come out again and saying that he's committed to regional stability. And this is in the face of rising popularity of an Islamic party within Jordan itself. So this is far from over. We've got the ongoing ceasefire talks. If anything does happen, I think it's just going to be optics. Because even though apparently a third of the troops are pulled out of southern Lebanon, they're pushing further north and they're demolishing villages. So the IDF, the D stands for demolition as far as I'm concerned. And we're just days away from the end of the ceasefire, and I get the feeling that they're just going to go back at it again, that they won't actually leave. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully losing his arsehole may have given Netanyahu a different take on things. But I doubt it. Anyway, I'll leave a link in the description.